And we're clear. Welcome back, guys. This is episode 46 of the Utopian Community Series. What we're doing today, in this episode, is we're gonna finish up putting those rock poles on. You know, once those rock poles are on, I'd add the glowstone too. If we all went vegetarian, millions of animals would be saved. I'd be pretty happy to see animals get saved one by one and taken to an animal shelter. I'm making sure that everything is fine. The reason why some people leave their country is to escape from totalitarianism. That's the main reason. That's one of the reasons why people leave their country behind. Freedom. I was trying to stabilize the position. That's all. And once those poles spikes have been built, I'd start going towards planting those glowstone blocks on. Because, you know, crops need lighting too, so they could grow properly. Our crops need lighting too. Six, 7, 8, 9, oops. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. 31. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. I'm just counting to make sure everything's right. Some people are overweight because they drink a lot of booze. 4. I'm actually pretty healthy compared to my brother. I'm not trying to insult him or anything. I ain't trying to insult him. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2. If I was to rescue animals from a factory farm, I'd take them to an animal shelter. Why? To rehabilitate them and have them up for adoption. Because those farm animals that are going through a lot of pain and suffering, just so we could eat them, they deserve a loving home. They deserve a loving home, too. If we all went vegan, there'd be plenty of farm animals up for adoption. A brave new world. My main account's playlist I created, I called it Galloping Songs. Songs that feature a galloping rhythm. '18, 19, 21. Well-known example of a song with a gallop, Barracuda by Heart. Definitely gallops. But the song Holy Diver is another song with the galloping. Even Holy Wars the Punishment Do has it too. Except it's a chromatic gallop. Like where the notes get higher during the gallop. There are 3 different notes in one gallop. Dave Mustaine is a really good guitarist, in my opinion. He's a really good guitarist. He can do complex riffs like that. If it wasn't the same note, it would sound a bit like Hammer Smashed Face by Cannibal Corpse. You'll even see galloping in death metal songs too, like Hammer Smashed Face, Mermaider, Meat Hook Sodomy. If I was to make a death metal song, it'd be about animal abuse and how we can, and animal rights issues. Because, in my eyes, this is just my personal opinion. In my eyes, I don't just see a plate full of chicken wings. I see more than just that. I see the violence that goes into it, and suffering, pain, and death. It's pretty abusive. It's also really sad. See animals like that. Imagine millions of piggies getting killed just for food. In large numbers. Factory farms are like that. 5, 6. I don't just see a plate full of meat, I see a lot of suffering too. Why cats love meat? They love it out of necessity. They need it to survive. Bondage between cats and meat will never break apart. Will never tear apart. Because they need meat to survive. We don't. A brave new world. I don't just see a plate full of meat, I see extreme suffering too. It's pretty sad. The animals have to live like this. I'm sorry about those long pauses. I heard that Anthrax has released a new album recently. There are some songs out there. There are some Iron Maiden songs that do not gallop at all. Aces High is one of those songs that don't gallop. Definitely a song with galloping in it is Barracuda by Heart, which was also covered by Fergie, the woman behind Fergalicious. By the way, I'm almost done with those, building those spikes. Once those spikes have been constructed, I'd start planting the glowstone on. Five, 6, 7, 8. A brave new world. A brave new world. A brave new world. And eventually, for Mickey Mouse's 90th birthday, I might do a note block based on Steamboat Willie. To celebrate Mickey's 90th birthday. In about 5 years' time, his work would go, the works of early Mickey Mouse cartoons would go into public domain. Because, you know, the first video from Felix the Cat Feline Follies is gonna go into public domain. Which means it'll be free to watch, no matter what. On YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, This... Now, let's place those glowstone blocks. Oops. A brave new world. It's on. 4, 5. A brave new world. Some power metal songs do have the gallop too, like Halloween by Halloween and Full Moon by Sonata Arctica. Missing in Action by Avenged Sevenfold. One of the System of a Down songs do have the gallop too. Even Raining Blood by Slayer does have galloping in their music. Their galloping is a bit similar to that of what you'll hear in Hammer Smashed Face. Imagine if I went to school, went on the intercom and said, like, I announced that we would be trying, there would be our new tasty Hammer Smashed Face on the lunch menu today. That'd be pretty funny. And also pretty disgusting. It's also pretty disgusting. Because, you know, that's the nature of Cannibal Corpse. They're really their music tends to be pretty disgusting sounding. It's pretty disgusting. Like a skull full of maggots. Literally, that song would literally be about a dead person's skull being filled with maggots when they decompose. That is from one of Cannibal Corpse's many songs. Death metal tends to be pretty controversial. Lyrics tend to be usually really obscene, which is the nature of death metal. The song Holy Diver by Dio does have a slow gallop, similar to that of a cantering horse. Just repositioning. The song Keep on Galloping by Kopiklani, which are a Finnish folk metal band, definitely has some galloping in their guitars. Hence the name. Keep on Galloping. Their death metal songs Murderface is an alcoholic bassist of Death Clock. Who loves booze. Don't just buy booze. That scene was from when they were at the grocery store. The name of the grocery store is actually a reference to the band Fintroll. It's called Fintroll's Grocery Store. I wonder if it... I wonder if that store was run by the band Fintroll. In the coconut galloping scene from Monty Python's Holy Grail was featured in the movie Shrek. Actually. It was the third Shrek film out there. My theory on what happened to Mother Bear, she was kidnapped by Fuckwad's guards. She was taken by Fuckwad's forces and killed. I'm laughing about Lord Fuckwad. And Fuckwad is the main antagonist of Shrek. Which is what Farquaad's a play on word for. Fuckwad. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oops. Oops. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Is one of those memes that was based on Shrek movie. Shrek brought us All-Star, which became an internet meme as a result of it being used in Shrek. Shrek is based on the German word for frightened. Schrecklich. Unlike the movie, fuckwad was not featured in the book of the same name. It's pretty funny when you call him fuckwad. Because, you know, he is a fuckwad. Good thing the farm would not be like that of Shrek. It'll be a lot taller. Shrek is a really massive ogre. You'd have to wear really big shoes. Like, even bigger than Rob Wadlow's shoes. They're both pretty tall. Why call him fuckwad? That's where Farquaad originated from. Fuckwad. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. And Farquaad appeared in a flashback in the third Shrek film. Yes, Lord Fuckwad did. Yes, Fuckwad's based on Mike Eisner. Shrek was created by Jeffrey Katzenberg, who got fired from Disney by Fuckwad Eisner. Why call him Fuckwad Eisner? Because he looks a lot like Lord Fuckwad. As I say, Fuckwad looks a lot more like Eisner. There's only one difference. Fuckwad's a lot shorter. In the life of Brian, based from the life of Brian, you should always look on the bright side of life. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2 of the members of Monty Python were in the third Shrek film. 3 of the members of Monty Python actually worked with Disney before. And several Disney films. If I had a bit of coconut, if I had some coconuts, I'd be banging them together as I'm riding a horse. Just to make a comedic effect. Galloping with coconuts. The reason for the coconuts in the Holy Grail is they had a very low budget of $100,000. If I made a low budget film like that, I'd use coconuts too. When you clap your coconuts, it makes the horse hoof sounds. Like you're using coconuts. What? You got 2 empty halves of coconuts and you're banging them together. So, where'd you get the coconuts? We found them. Found them. Mercy, this is a temperate zone. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. The galloping exercise video, one of those scenes is from that video was from Monty Python's The Holy Grail. This should be it for this video. Leave a like if you disliked video. If you disliked it, subs if you loved it, bell icon to be notified for more. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more, and peace out.